The following steps will help you self-sample safely and efficiently as the grain comes into store. To successfully take samples on farm, you will need a sampling receptacle, such as a jug, a bucket, sample bags, a pen that will write on plastic, and the appropriate PPE. If grain is not going to be cleaned and or dried going into store, take samples as the trailer arrives at store from the field. The AHDB Grain Sampling Guide details the most accurate method of taking samples as crops go into store. This can be found online at www.ahdb.org.uk/grain sampling. Take 2 500-gram samples from each trailer as it tips into store. Take a 500-gram sample quarter way through tipping the load and another at 3/4 tipped. The same applies if tipping grain onto elevators to store in silos. Health and safety is paramount when taking grain samples. Avoid entering silos or bins to collect samples as the grain may have bridged, leading to potential engulfment. Only use fixed steps with handrails or hoops to access storage locations, and never stand directly behind a trailer whilst it's reversing or raised for tipping. Tip subsamples from each trailer into a large clean bucket and mix thoroughly to form an aggregate sample. This aggregate sample should represent 50 tonnes for quality grains and 100 tonnes for feed grains. From the aggregate bucket sample, fill a Frontier sample bag. The sample bag needs to be filled to the top to ensure enough sample for full laboratory testing. If grain is being cleaned or dried into store, 250-gram incremental samples should be taken every 10 tonnes from the outlet. If you must sample from the heap, samples should be taken evenly over an area representing no more than 50 tonnes for quality grain or 100 tonnes for feed grain. A 2-metre multi-aperture sequential opening grain spear should be used. It is important that sample bags are fully and correctly labelled. This ensures we have all the information required to test the grain accurately and provide you with a comprehensive set of analyses that doesn't rub off or run. Account name and number. Ask your Frontier Farm contact if you do not know it. Frontier account address, Frontier Farm trader's name, sample date, sample by, tick farmer. Commodity and variety. This is essential to ensure the correct laboratory tests are carried out. Tonnage the sample bag represents should state what quantity of the bulk the sample bag represents. A standard method for describing the location of grain on farms is necessary to allow easy identification during testing and marketing discussions. 3 pieces of information need to be established. Farm where stored, name of the farm where bulk is located, especially important if there is more than one site address for storage. Store identity. Identify where on the farm the bulk is stored, such as store name or number. Location in store. The location of the sample within the bulk. This is vital as bulks may vary throughout in quality, which will impact marketing strategy. For sample locations in flat stores, use bays or rafters as markers. Number from the back or first filled position in store as location 1, working as far forward as required. Then use left-hand side, middle, right-hand side to identify where the sample bag represents. For sample locations in bins, use the existing bin numbers if they are already identified. If the bins are not numbered, number from the back to the front, starting at 1, or left to right if more appropriate. It is essential that both the grower and their farm trader can understand where individual samples have come from in the bulk to allow the farmer and the farm trader to make the best marketing decisions for the grain. Frontier offers a full collection and analysis service. Your Frontier contact can organise sample collection, leave samples in a safe place and inform Frontier of their location. For further self-sampling advice, please visit the Frontier and AHDB websites.